Let's take a look at some US pre-market movers and some chart points.
Okay, well, the first stock that's taken my eye in the US this afternoon is Intuit. That's INTU even in the US. These are a rival to the UK company Sage, trading around $105.36 pre-market, up around 8.15%. Quite simply, Intuit reported after the close last night. They beat on EPS and revenues and guided higher for the coming quarter. And in fact, they hiked the full year for 2016 EPS guidance by as much as 5 cents to $3.45 stroke $3.50. So, very positive read across there. But interestingly, though, it hasn't been reflected in the Sage share price today. I don't know if people have missed it or whether they're starting to diverge. And then a company that I hadn't really heard too much about before today, Mentor Graphics Corp, MENT, in the US. This is a company that specialises in design software. They missed Q3 estimates and guided below consensus after the close last night. This is for Q4 revenues and EPS. Market was very disappointed what they heard there. $20.40 they're trading, down $26.50. This is another one of the things you always find in America, companies you've never heard of. You look at the market cap, this is a $3.25 billion company.
Really?
So it's a significant business, but one that's sort of been hidden under a bush up until today. In terms of cash levels in the indices, as you say, things are a little bit better, but trade is quite quiet. FTSE back into a reasonably narrow range. It's around 6,300 on the downside, plays 6,360 to the upside. In the DAX, we go with 11,050, plays 11,130 to the upside. And for the US markets, the S&P 2070 at 2088 now, the range there. And the Dow 17,695, plays 17,850.
Currencies?
Well, as we said, there was a bit of weakness, a further weakness for the euro, Draghi speaking. So 106.56 now is our downside level, plays at 107.05 to the upside. For the Aussie dollar, 71.70 on the downside, plays 72.40 to the upside. If you look at the monthly chart on this one, you can see some very clear resistance just above the current price, and a scope perhaps there for a third sell-off in a row from these current levels. Dollar yen, 122.60 plays 123.10. Probably the biggest surprise of the whole month of November has been the stability.
I was going to say the lack of movement.
Yeah, very surprising indeed. And for cable, a bit of round number action today. 152.50 we've nominated as our downside level, plays 153 even on the upside. I suspect that the path of least resistance is to test up to 153.00, but we shall see.